Hello, this is Stephen Drewley here at Design for Results Science LLC. I am the author of the Rainbow Trading System. This day trading software package is designed for users of all abilities to be able to make better decisions in trading, particularly when used in conjunction with NinjaTrader, whom we consider to be the premier brokerage platform of choice for traders around the globe. The technical name for this gridded surface that you see in front of you is the temporal prediction surface, or the acronym is TPS. It spans from 10 minutes into the past to 5 minutes into the future when the incoming data is represented in our Rainbow proprietary model. It becomes columnized and directional. It yields directional vectors that can be interpreted as buy or sell. The word temporal means time. Using interferometric techniques, we can see ahead of the current time plane, which makes Rainbow the best forecaster on the planet. Simply put, Rainbow tells us two things. Number one, when not to enter the market due to a bad signal to noise ratio associated with low volatility, and two, whether to go long or short, depending upon the TPS, or the temporal prediction surface. It must be understood that the future is not a constant, and that it possesses many alternate pathways. Rainbow attempts to narrow the variance by finding the median pathway. In order to compute these pathways, the system must possess a certain degree of volatility, resonance, and measured emotion, the three ingredients of looking forward. So in the ensuing slides, let's take about 2 to 3 minutes to see how this thing actually runs using NinjaTrader as our platform, and we'll see how it works and how it's put together and the kinds of results that we get. Besides hearing commands from NinjaTrader, you will also hear the sound of a cash register, among of all things. The cash register will make sounds when it senses a change in the market direction. The cash register is sort of like the soul of Rainbow, and sometimes it can get a little finicky. One of the strategies I like to use is to find maxima or minima points in the data as a starting point for trading. Like a surfer, he will find the top of the wave because it contains the most potential energy. This potential energy is then released as kinetic energy until we reach the bottom of the pit, and then we start moving upward in the same fashion. As we begin, one can see that a wave is forming, and I will wait until Rainbow senses the top of this wave before I enter the market. When Rainbow issues an S, the capital letter S for short, I will tell NinjaTrader to go short at that time. Cell T20 on the main interface is the place where this trade will show up. So that's where we want to be looking for the trade. The trade will be either a short, a long,
Order
or there
filled.
will be a capital letter X to indicate that the trader must either exit the market or wait for the trend to move in a counter direction. X means that Rainbow is running through millions of calculations to sort out where it is. It's trying to find itself. It means that it's rationalizing the need for measured emotion, resonance, and data crystallinity with the opposite side of the spectrum, which is momentum. Usually momentum will carry us to the next decision point on the chart. But sometimes we struggle when we get from one point to the other because there are so many factors that are required, so many checkpoints, that are geared towards not trading. So now that we have our short, this short call, we will tell NinjaTrader about it. Several frames of this video have been removed that don't really add that much value, but ultimately shorten the presentation quite a bit. Instead of waiting for Rainbow to go long or to show that there is a known dead space between rising and falling patterns, I have chosen to go long in NinjaTrader because my unwritten rule, at least in my own trading style, is that any money on the table greater than 2.5 points is something we should get now rather than later. So as you can see, NinjaTrader is long and Rainbow is short. Shortly after this video, my intention was to manually enter a long in Rainbow, but Rainbow beat me to it and went long anyway. So the final result of this trial was a profit of about $100 in 10 minutes of my time. If we repeat these seek and find waveforms, or if we start to identify with these sinusoidal rhythms in the market pattern, and then we try to take advantage of those, this would then ultimately translate into about $600 an hour. So Rainbow is a scientific product that took 5 years to write. It's quite complex, but with an easily understood graphic interface. None of the mathematical research that I've done for the last 50 years has been entered into any of the math journals, nor has there been any attempt to patent the material. Doing any of these things simply hands the material to the next person. I would rather be sitting on the beach rather than litigating or being involved in some sort of litigation for someone trying to steal this material. The gift that I have been given is the ability to develop equation-based spatial models that are modifications of the general linear model. In my years as a business consultant, I have used these models to find the root causes of major quality challenges for manufacturing firms. Later, I was successful in converting these models into emotion models that, instead of being built, you've probably heard of the fishbone diagram, instead of being built on man, machine, methods, and materials, they are now built on things like commitment, listening, respect, trust, understanding, empathy, responsibility, thankfulness, and love. You know, such a creation has allowed me to write a book entitled Love, Respect, and Trust, and to develop an innovative way of measuring emotion. That's where it ultimately led to measuring emotion overall as an enabler for Rainbow. Rainbow works mainly because it's based on our ability to measure human emotion. Human emotion drives the market, not things or events. A trader may read the news at 10 o'clock to find out what's going on that might affect the market. But it's the reaction to that news. And the reaction is different at all the places throughout the planet. Each group of people or each person may react differently. So human emotion drives the market, not the event itself. So I hope I have made this simple enough to understand. I want to thank you for your time today and for showing an interest in an innovative approach to trading. If you want to learn more about where we are or what we're doing, DFRS, those 4 letters stand for Design for Results Science, rainbow.com. So DFRSrainbow.com is our new website put together by our company president. And we also have a vice president of trading. We have a CFO, and we're building our company in such a way that we intend to become customer focused and we can offer services and support for traders that is really unlimited. So I thank you for your time today. My name is Steve Drewley, and it's been nice discussing this with you today. Have a great day.